with this gear. That should be fine. Maybe a little higher. I'll probably end up putting on my collar. Dismiss. There we go. Something like that. Keep that world going. One more thing. Actually, I don't even need that. No has that. Probably this one. Yes. Got it. Make this small. Alright. Well, some jumping now. Then I'll be good on the wilderness. I'll go for 100, I guess. So first we'll warm up. I brought some bean bags today. Pick this up here again. Like that. I got my hat, nice. I'm gonna wear that one after. Have it. Okay. Probably this one there. Let's start with 4. All right. Not circle yet. Okay. Collisions. Definitely don't want the mercury. I'll put it over here. Give that a shot and see how it looks. Or feels and sounds. I got the senses out of order. I finally got there. Okay, that started out well. The left-handed shower with 5. That's one that I just need to drill. Just get better at my left hand. 14 passes. It's about 28. If I get 14, if I get 14 passes or 28, throws right around there, about half of what I've done. I've done about 30-ish. At least that I remember. I'm sure I've done more, but that's a good run right there. Come on. Come on. Okay. And the moisturizer is probably in the car. Yeah. Let's see, is there any in here? There might be. I don't see it. Will live. Thirteen passes. Terrible. Terrible. A little better. Anywhere over 10 or at 10, I'm generally okay with the left hand. The right hand, I wouldn't have. Like, see that? Terrible with the right hand. Maybe I should just do some 7 normal to warm up my arms and whatnot.
It seems as though they are manipulating us. We are all losing our minds. Where have all the yesterdays gone? Tomorrow comes today. The images replay.
Alright. I had that covered up one day, or at one point. I'm gonna count, and I realized, why am I gonna count 7? 7's not a close. Oh man, I turned a little bit and now I can see the bean bags. Great. Crazy. Oh, that helps a bit, All right, let's see how overhead juggling works, or overhead juggle press. Go around here. We're not going to start with 115 or 125. That sounds unlikely to work out well. I don't actually know what weight I want to start with. Nailed it. Okay. Start with 65. And do 85 after that. Oh yeah, I probably went to this wrap. It's gonna try it out, but for one-handed overhead press, nah. All right. All right. Easy. And left hand easy. Alrighty. 65 down. Maybe 80. Yeah. So deep. Now we juggle. Oh, that was terrible. Side chin. Okay, right hand easy. Now we just need to do the left hand. It won't be that easy. Okay, it looks pretty good at first. There we go, 18 passes, so about 35, I'll say. I don't think I threw the left one across the left one. 35 pitches. What's up, Cowdy? Yeah, the light bar is a visualizer. Yep. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, it's a Gobi light strip that Omni had lying around, and I was like, hey, until it's being used, I'm gonna borrow this. Was actually already out here. That's the funny thing. It was already out here. I guess he had just thrown it in here for whatever reason. I was like, all right. Stole it. At least temporarily. Obviously, if he decides to do something with it, then I will return it. But it's not actually taped to the wall. If you undo the tape, then it, or if you take off the protective plastic, whatever, you can just use it. It's adhesive, but that would mean it's affixed to the wall permanently. Instead, have affixed it with little pieces of tape every so often. All right. 80. Little fumble on the juggle. That's fine. Swap to right-handed. It's only on the second rep that I do it anyway. Okay. Now there's 90. All right, do a few rounds of these. So, right-handed, easy. All right, now left hand, not as easy. Okay, not too well. Yeah, that doesn't show well at all. Unsurprising, it's hard to see that. How's it going? Ugh. I do like the way it fits. Well, it's just the that light right there. If not for that, but it is what it is. Now I'll do it the easy way again, right-handed. So much easier. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, left-handed again. Let's see if we can get 30 catches. No, I'm moving back too far. I'm running into this. Wait. Okay. False start. Nope, nope. I don't think I can do that in here with the barbell right behind me. As you can see, the left hand doesn't want to do that. I'll try it one or two more times, and then I'll do the overhead press. I don't like that. I'm going to turn to the side a little bit so I can see. Yeah, it's a little better. Doing all right. Working on a little bit of juggling and lifting, as usual. There we go. That was over 30. Just barely over 30. I'm trying left-handed shower, which is the circle pattern. It is not easy. Very nice. I was playing a little bit of the card game before the stream, not gonna lie. I had a DOT team with Black Swan on it, and I chose as one of her upgrades in between, more likely 5 stars. And so I have a team going into the final battle that I'm not sure if I'm gonna win or not, but I do have Welt, Black Swan, Gronya, and Yunli on the team. And I also have a Firefly that I sold to make room for the Yunli. And I have another Yunli and another Black Swan card in the hopper. Oh, I see. This is that one. You know, the problem with covers, they're cool and all, but they still get flagged. So it's like, to listen to, no problem. Streaming it, bad idea. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. here, but I have a degenerate sleep schedule. I think I forgot to update the weight. We got it though. Is that 90 or 2? It was. Okay, cool. Maybe I did update it. Yeah, I didn't. Wow, I keep missing the 8. Okay, now we'll do right hand. All right. All right, 90, not too bad. We'll see how we do on 100. Go there. I'm not going to bother with right-handed right now. Let's do left. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got fumbly at the 30 second mark. Okay. Oh yeah, I can increase the size of this thing. Which was this one? I have some things that end up being a little bit on the what the heck side. Oh.
You got it though.
Yeah.
Was that 90 for you? It was.
All right, we're gonna try to break 35 now, maybe. 1, 2, 3. Not with that first throw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, dang it! Little fumble. Okay, little fumble again. All right, we'll do maybe one more run of this and then I'll do the overhead press. Use the knowing to scratch my arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, actually I'll do one more. That was pretty good. All right, take it easy. There we go. Knurling's great for scratching your arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too far back. I'm just gonna move into the bar if I do that. 1, 2. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why does my arm hurt so much? I probably should have used some moisturizer. It is dry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Okay, now we'll juggle. Or now we'll do the juggle press. All right, left hand first. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Okay. You know what? I fumbled the juggle, but that was a double. I don't feel too bad about that. I wonder if I can get a triple with my right arm. Because that overhead press feels fairly strong. Alternatively, I skip this and do 110, which is 50 kg. for my right arm. I kind of want to do that actually. I got 110 with the left, or 100 with the left for 2 reps asterisk. I think it'd be cool to do 110. So I will. I've done 110 before, but I want to see if I can do it for a double. I probably can't do a double, but at least if I can get a strong single, I haven't done a 110 in a while. I'll put the belt on you. That's how you know it's getting serious. Okay, let's record this. Where's my phone? There it is. Okay. 1 would be fine, or even good actually. 1 would be good, and then if I can get 2, oh man, I'm gonna be very pleased. But we're not gonna count on that. I think I'll get 1. Really? Oh. I had that garbage, which of course means we're gonna have to try it again. But just try not to fumble this time. That's okay, gives me a minute for juggles. Still got 110 now for 1. Just the second one was fumbled. Oh, that was lower than it really needed to be. I almost saved the fumble. Not quite. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, not bad. 16 passes. Oh, man. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. I see what happened there. Okay, so every now and then I throw a throw that's too low, and it's not that one that goes wrong, but the subsequent ones that have to go faster to account for it. Because my left hand isn't as good as at recovering as my right. Which makes sense. All right, 16 passes. It's fine. All right. We'll try for another 110 or 50 kg. Right-handed. Overhead juggler press. If I don't get it now, it's because I'm tired out from the previous attempt, but I'm hoping it's there, because it was there before. Oh, this is that track. Very chill track. Too chill, sorry. All right. Okay. That one was just a placing. So my I should have it like stacked in right here. Instead, I let it go back to about here. So give it a minute and we'll do it again. But I'll try not to do that. Luckily, I have that spot. I can just set it down. I'm gonna try left-handed and see how that feels. It probably won't feel very good, but might as well give it a shot, right? Okay. Well, I got the press anyway. Can't seem to juggle for crap right now. Maybe it's just these. But the pressing strength was there, so that's cool. Maybe I'll switch back to the beanbags, the gray ones. Oh, it's fine. I usually only use these pink ones for 5+, not for 2 or 3. It's not to say that I don't use them for that, it's just that I don't usually. So. All right. Try this again. Stack in front of face, not behind head. Looks like it's switching songs. Go ahead, take your time. Okay. Why did you roll? That's annoying. Yes, I just asked the bar which is an inanimate object, why it did a thing. The real question that I was, meaning is, why did I roll the bar? I'll try not to do that again. Yeah, that was pretty strong, I think. I got my 2 and I'm just like, I gotta try another one. It wasn't there for the juggle, but I got the press. That's VR territory, boys. Whew. That felt good. That felt really good. Okay. Yeah, it was 2 full juggle reps and then 1 non-juggle rep. So Seth. All right. So the question then, if I did manage to get 110 with the juggle, can I do 115 with the juggle for the first time? That's a good question, which is why I asked it. Oh, wait a second, hold on. Well, that's a bummer. That was only 100, not 110. That would explain why I got 3 though. But I did get 100 on the left side for basically a double, so that means I can try for 1. With 110. We gotta lift it again, nice. All right, let's get the math right this time. This will be 105, and we add on 2.5. There we go. Oh, I know what it was. After I did 100, I forgot to add the weight. That's what it was. Oops. I was juggling, I got sidetracked. That's right. Now I think it's still active with the right weight anyway. Oh, previous weight, 100. I gotta fix that. But other than that, it's all good. Little asterisk before. Or not even asterisk, I was off on the weight. Let's put the clamp on. I have a red one on one side, a yellow one on the other. Let's fix that. Can't have that. All right, let's try the left 110. I've done this once before. Don't think I'll be doing a double with this, given the previous thing. but we're now up to actually 110. Oof. What I'm gonna do is I'm recording in case I get on the left side and switch and do it with the right side too. The right side and left side, my left is a little bit weaker than my right. Okay. I don't assume I'll get this, but if so, I'd be pretty pleased. It's not far off, but it's not quite there on the right side, or on the left side. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see if I can get the right side though. Either way, I'm not mad. I got 3 reps with 2 of them being juggling with 100. I'm very pleased with that. I was just going to be very surprised that it was the 110, just because it would have been a pretty big jump. Yo, dog! I should move to the right a little bit with my grip. I don't know if you saw that slant, but it was slanting. For bigger shoulders? First order of business, make sure you're doing your compound movement, which is your overhead press. That's your first order of business for just general overall strength. Second thing, if you're wanting for more size, your side laterals are going to be your bread and butter there as far as just putting on size. Yeah, don't skip them. Do them with good, clean form. So, hold on, let me turn this off. All right, so overhead press. Hands somewhere right around in front of shoulders. Dumbbells also work for this. That's perfectly fine. But don't cheat yourself, basically. Chest forward, shoulders back. Step up under, like this. And then you try not to lean overly back. Just keep yourself nice and straight up. And you're gonna want to probably do whatever weight you can do about 5 to 8 of. Well, you can do it with dumbbells. Dumbbells are perfectly fine for that. For that matter, you can do them seated if you want to, because you're trying to do shoulders, not the rest of your body. It's just you need a compound movement. It doesn't have to be a barbell. Dumbbells are perfectly fine. General rules for that are about the same. You want to do about 5 to 8, maybe 12 reps. 8 to 12 is a good rep range as well. And then for just shoulder size, this is one everybody does, but make sure you're doing it right, is dumbbell lateral raises. What you're gonna do is you do it with whatever weight you can do, like 15 reps of. And I don't mean flapping like a bird. Don't flap like a bird. We're not birds yet. Slow, controlled, or at least controlled. They're not necessarily slow. Like that. You can even lean forward a little bit if you want. That's fine. But basically, don't do a bunch of momentum. Don't bother with front laterals. You get enough of the front deltoid work with bench press and other things like that. Side laterals are good though. But you're going to do it with, like I said, like 15 reps before you even think about moving up in weight. You can even go to 20 and that's fine. This is an isolation of a small part of your body. You don't want to kill yourself with it. And then the last thing is for shoulder health and also so you don't get rolled shoulders and stuff. Face pulls. Do them 15, 20 reps of whatever weight you can do 15, 20 reps. You can do them standing, you can do them seated, doesn't really matter. The key though is I like to use a rope, and then you get that same like shoulders back type of a situation going on, as much as you can anyway. And then you go from full extension to about like that. And you're gonna do like 15, 20 reps of that. This is at the end of your workout, the face pulls, because you do not want to do them before you do anything else with it. These are great for shoulder health because we do a lot of pressing, and so what tends to happen is you get your front delts built up and your pecs get really tight, but your rear delts are not strong enough to keep your shoulders back like they're supposed to be, and so you get really rolled shoulders, which isn't great for your posture. Doesn't feel great. It also makes you look smaller. Those are all not things you want, probably. Well, abs, well, you know the answer to this, Seth. You know the answer for abs, because I've mentioned it before. It's one you don't necessarily like. All right. I'm gonna try 110 with the right. Yep, it's diet. You have to change what you eat. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. The one way around it is you can do what I did and basically get as muscular as you can, and then to where, like for me, I'm sitting at 215 to 220, and like they're not the softest, or they're not the most chiseled abs, but I have some semblance of abs at 220 pounds. So that's just because I got as much muscle as I can pretty much put on my frame. Now I still have to watch my diet to some extent, but I can eat a lot more than someone who's, say, the same amount of abs at 200 pounds or the same amount of abs at 180. Now shredded abs, I wouldn't have, I would maybe get shredded abs at, or what most people consider shredded, at about 200, which would be losing about 15 pounds, which is what I should do by a MagFest. But will I do it? Probably not. I also like eating too much. Low enough body fat, you don't need to be dehydrated. But obviously it depends on your definition of shredded. Why you keep yeah, basically. Yeah, I have pretty soft abs right now, but there's still a semblance of abs, which, you know, at 220, that's not bad, especially for a natural, because obviously you could be more shredded at 220 at my height still, but depending on your genetics, it can be pretty hard to do without gear usage. A full, yeah. All right, let's try this 110. Nope, not interested. I hope you enjoy my bail plan or just set it on my trap. All right, so 100 was fine today. which is what I originally set out, so I'm not too mad about that. Bakery comment, yes. Yeah. All right, that wasn't bad. I didn't get past my goal, but I did get my original goal of 100. That's fine. I've got a 2.5 reps. I say 2.5 because I did press the third one, but I lost the juggle, so you know. What are you gonna do? All right, let's see. I'm gonna do just some standard bench press. We'll start at, I should probably just start at 135. We'll set a goal of 350 because I don't see myself not hitting 350 on flat bench. This is going to be like the most boring one, but I'll juggle it. I haven't done flat bench in a while, boys, but it's the easier one of the benches. And we are definitely using the safeties, because if there's one thing I am not doing, it's getting pinned and dying on stream. I don't think any of y'all want that. I don't want that. It'd be unforgettable probably, but you know, I'm okay with being forgotten. I don't know why I even have the weight on it, because it's gotta go. Oh yeah, I guess that's the right height on that. I don't even remember what the right height is for flat bench, because I haven't done flat bench in so long. I've been doing only incline bench. Incline bench is very good. I don't know. The simple thing is, before I ever tried juggle lifting, I had been doing professional juggling for like 15 years or something, and I've been lifting for, well, consistently lifting for a good 2-3 years. But there's a big difference between a professional juggler who's, you know, fairly strong and someone who doesn't juggle super competently. Now, if you do juggle pretty competently, you probably could manage it before too long. But you have to be very comfortable with any lift you're going to try juggle lifting, because otherwise you're going to get hurt. And I don't want you to get hurt. Okay, this is the right height. Yeah, it's a combination deal. I can't emphasize enough how bad of an idea it is if you're not at least very competent in one of them, and probably pretty competent in both. Pretty competent in both is probably required, but at least very competent in, I would say you need to be at least pretty confident in lifting before it's safe. Oh, I know what I did. My head was like, hey, I did this wrong, but I counted the thing and it looked correct, but I didn't quite. Yes, just expect more points in. That's a good point. All right, so we're gonna do, we'll start with 135. We're just doing boring bench press. Standard boy. This is the probably the most practiced lift in every gym. Doesn't mean people are good at it. It just means that it's the most practiced one. See, I didn't have to worry about that. I just skipped on that stat altogether. I was like, hey, well, I'm not barefoot today. I'm wearing shoes. But yeah, I skipped the int stat, and I went with moderate charisma, pretty high dex, pretty high strength, and pretty high luck. It's like, hey, that works for me. My constitution is pretty high too. All right. Oh my goodness, it's so flat. I feel like I'm on a decline. And I'm definitely too, hold on. I'm gonna set this down here. Don't worry, I can sit with this on my chest for, I'm not sure how long, but it's only 1:35. I can sit for a good long while I reset this. Ah, it fits, nice. All right. Come here, you. About there, I think it was. About 2 above, yeah, I think that's correct. 1 lower. 1 lower. It's also not all on my chest, it's just kind of half on my chest. There we go. All right, cool. That looks about right. I figure if I'm talking through, it's pretty obvious that I can breathe. And then I'm not like dying. But that's where I actually set the bar. This safety is right there because it basically it allows me to go all the way down to my chest, but it allows me to then push it forward and get out of it. Or hold it there and slide my neck under it. It's a good place to have it. Maybe 1 higher would be fine, but it's not probably necessary. Anyway. Yep, that's about the right height. Cool. Of a smash burger. No, I put them on here. Like sternum is where I usually sit with it. All right, so that feels pretty good. I'm gonna 225. I won't jump to 315 probably after this, but I'll still jump a little bit. All right, sleep well, sir. I'm actually going to test the safety height a little bit here, because 225 is another weight that I can just kind of sit with on my chest for a while. Ooh. I don't know exactly what that is, but I assume you're, by that you mean you're completing some pots. Or it's the type of stove. Yeah, I mean, I figured as much. All right, let's see how this feels. All right, put it down here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it 1 higher. Because I think when I get to heavy, I'm gonna want that little bit extra. It'll still touch my chest, but it'll be a little safer. A I'll look at that again. But yeah, have fun. All right, set it down here. Yeah, that's better. Yep. So if I do that, if I just leave it as is, it's not comfortable. But if I just roll it just a little bit, then I can just get out from under it. Cool. All right. Oh, actually, if I move just a little bit, I can also just roll it that way. Anyway, I'm gonna press it up now because it's only 225. But I just want to test that real quickly before it's heavy. Because the time to test a safety is not with the heavyweight. One interesting thing is I did suitcase deadlifts yesterday while juggling. My chest is sore from that, which is interesting. It's apparently used as a stabilizer. Your pecs are in that more than I really expected, which is interesting. I juggled too, but that's not really the same. I want to say too soon time because we're just testing out stuff. I'm not trying to actually get a major chest workout in right now on account of, like I said, my chest is sore. I'm still, right now, I'm kind of trying to figure out exactly how I want to periodize stuff. What I'm thinking is a shoulder focus 1 week, a chest focus the next week for the juggle lifts. And then on Mondays, I'm doing suitcase deadlifts. So that's good for, you know, the posterior chain a bit. Wednesday nights, I'm running. Thursday nights, I'll do juggle squats. And that'll be the main focus there. And then shot puts. And then sometime over the weekend, I'm gonna go running again. Because that's what I did this last week and it felt pretty good. Basically, I was finding that when I was pushing towards 5K in one go, as a 220-pound man, that's a lot on my ankles. So until I weigh less, I need to break that down into smaller amounts. And so I did about 2.5 miles Wednesday, and then I did about 1.5 on Friday night or Saturday night. And that worked a lot better for my ankles. It was still technically a little bit more distance overall, but I didn't push all out for speed, and the distance per night was less. What's up, Star? I mean, basically, we just get done with Halloween, and that means it's Christmas. The Mariah Carey meme with the breaking out of the ice on Halloween or whatever. All right, we're gonna try 275. See how it feels. Oh. Okay. I mean, that feels pretty good. Yeah, well, it's mostly, it is coming up fast, but it's mostly just a bit of a meme because basically October 31st after midnight, we're basically Christmas season. It's just non-stop 2 months of a bunch of Christmas carols and lights everywhere. Christmas sales like crazy. We, at least in the US, we love our commercialized Christmas. That being said, I do like Christmas carols, so I'm not too mad about it. And man, if it means I have to listen to less of whatever the stuff that they're playing on the radio a lot of times at the, or whatever the station that they do, internet radio, at the mall, that's cool. I play my own music too, but it doesn't mean that I don't have to hear theirs when I'm setting up. I already started 3:15. Good old boring bench. Chalk up a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, Sturp, I have no idea what you're talking about. Which I realize is not unique to this one situation, but it is still applicable in this situation. Ugh, 3:15, huh? See how it feels. Oh, it feels heavier. Ooh, okay. That definitely feels heavy. I might have to work back up to 350. We'll see though. I'll try 335. I at least did 3 plates, so that's good. It would be embarrassing if I didn't keep the ability to do 3 plates. Oh, I actually got these pens right here. Woo! It might also be that I'm trying to grip too wide, which is what I used to do for bench. But since I've been doing a lot of incline, I've been gripping more narrowly. And it may be that that's actually better for me. Let's just juggle some clubs real fast. For fun. My left hand isn't as fast. Not bad. I lost it at quadruple spins. Somehow I still caught them all. So that's cool. Too low. Okay, that was better. I controlled those a heck of a lot better, even though I ended up dropping them. They were better controlled. It's actually really good practice to do controlled fast spins like that. It's just something that I don't. Oh, I don't. Turn that off. Goodness gracious. I apologize for whatever the heck that was. I don't know what was going on. Oh my gosh, it's still doing it. All right, it's muted now. There's some electrical thing going on with that, I think. But I fixed by just muting it. It was that one, the standing mic. But I saw the red there, and that's not optimal. I'm gonna guess that there was a cord loose or some such. Yeah. Yeah, the cord is bad. I can see already what's going on. The cord is bad. We need a new cord. Oh. Okay, well I'm gonna keep that muted for now. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put the volume all the way down as well, just to be safe on that one. Because I don't want to be doing that to y'all's ears. Like it doesn't, I don't hear it, so I didn't even notice it until I saw that red. And I was like, oh, that's a lot of red. We probably don't need that. Anyway, let's try this real quick and then I'll do the 335. Or at least I'll try it. Okay, those were controlled. I still dropped that one, but they were controlled. All right, let's try 335. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened with the mic. Oh yeah, I do know actually. It was the cord. We need a new cord. Right. I just forgot, that's all. It was, see, I'm a goldfish. And I got to the other side of the room and I forgot. Who are you guys again? All right. I'll try bringing my hands in just a tiny bit. See if that helps with the bench, because I think the width was maybe a bit too much for the way I currently have been benching. It's also just true that I haven't done flat bench in forever, but I'd like to still be able to come on. I don't even know what to do with that. We're gonna try just slightly more narrow. Let's see how it goes. Actually, this would be slightly more narrow. Let's not go crazy, y'all. Oh boy. Yeah, I think 335 is gonna be, if I get it, it's gonna be today, which is unfortunate. I feel very weak compared to past me. But that's okay, we can get back up there. We'll be doing tree fitting, no problem before too long. Oh, that was ugly as heck, boys. We're gonna asterisk that and pretend that nothing happened. Woo. We're gonna pretend that nothing happened. Yeah, that was only 335, but that's okay. I haven't worked on benching quite some time. We're gonna have to work on that. I'm gonna guess that. I think it's still supposed to be pretty good from what I understand, but I don't really watch South Park, so I saw a little bit of it the other day and it was mildly amusing. Unfortunately, I don't know what the heck happened to that comment, because it was funny. But I saw it show up. Maybe it was on Restream. I don't know. But no, it was on YouTube. I just don't know what happened to it. But it just disappeared. I don't know why. Maybe it was auto-modded? Dang it, auto-mod. 30. Whoa, buddy. There we go. Yeah, now it shows. Okay, for some reason it just wasn't showing. Cool. Doesn't change that I don't know what to do with it, but yeah, it seems like it's just filtering on that, but that's... I saw what you said. It amused me. Anyway, so bench press, we're done with. That's not too bad. 315 was still clean. So I'll have to work on that. Now, the simple fact is though that bench press isn't the best thing for growing chest. That's going to be your flies. Which is what I'll be doing next. I'll be doing flies and then juggle. We just did a little tester, you know? Had to see where I was with flat bench because I hadn't done it in a while. And apparently the answer is 315 as far as what I can do well enough. That's okay. That can be worked upon. We'll just do some flies now and juggle, like I said. It would be great. I can just leave that there. They're not needed for flies. I bet you I've just neglected my pets a bit too. I bet you that's part of it. And I need to step up my game. Oh yeah, I gotta take off the thing that I have down on. Flies are great because you get a big stretch in your pecs, and then you still get the contraction up the top. I think these are probably the best for chest. There's also no rule against doing a few chest presses when you're done. If you've got them in you. I'm not going to do that though, because I'm going to juggle instead. All right. Anyway, juggle time. These can go away and I'll just put the music on there. Get rid of that. Put that back up. There. Whew. Yeah, chest feels very sore now, which is good. Not, okay. Your muscle that you're working out being sore isn't the thing you should chase, but it usually is a good indicator that you're working out the right area. So, yeah. All right, let's try this. Double, triple. Mostly quadruple. We had one that's 3.5. Also, is that? My face. Yeah, my left is just a little bit slower than my right, which isn't shocking, being a right-hander. Not too shocking. Okay, doubles. Whoa, that one was real fast. I almost went to 2.5 points on the right. Okay. Doubles. Oh, that was not a good throw. I tried to save it, but it was not a good throw, so. They need to be good throws. Double. Uh-oh, that was a 2.5 instead of a triple. No good. So that feels really good. Those doubles are nice and low, and they feel pretty good. If I just do them like that, that's gonna be really good control. And don't jam my finger like that, because that hurts. More like that. Okay, I hit the little weight tree, but I did catch them all on the right ends and everything. Nailed it, and by nailed it I mean the opposite of that. All right, that was, I don't love that, but it's time for another set of flies. Okay. Ooh. These are another one you don't want to rush, because you have to go to, you're going so like low on the bottom part. Better take your time for that stretch. Great exercise. Just if you were to jam your arms down there, it's pretty bad. you're gonna rush a part, rush the top part. All right. Whew. Okay, that felt pretty good. There was a lot of wrists there. Calf meat showcase, yeah, buddy. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. Now the question will be, if I can get this wrist throw down to be doing really fast spins like that, can I do that with 5? That'd be sick. Whew. Okay, now it bounced off my hand, but I did have my hand on a handle, so that was good. I might need heavier clubs. Oh, that was weird. Okay, let's try 5 just for fun. That was gonna be hard with low spins. So just for reference, my normal spin height is like this for 5. And I'm trying to bring that down to roughly here. Might be doable. All right, all right. The obvious thing being, when I can get 5 comfortably going at doubles at that height, can I then make them triples? Don't know what that was, but it wasn't it. Yeah. Try it again. Pretty close. That is very, very low for me, though. It doesn't quite fit in the ceiling height of the webcam for this one, but man, not far off. loop. Whew, okay. I mean, it is higher when I do the triples like that, but it's not that much higher. Can I just start with that? Oh. Okay. Oh, that feels wild. That feels wild. All right, all right. I think I could do it. Whew. It's gonna take some work though, I think. Okay, so the first throw is basically going to about 2.5 spins. I need to fix that, but let's see. Yeah, first throw is going too underspun. I guess I could just do more low double spins. That was a triple. Maybe this is the trick. Get it started normally, and then try to, not have them hit each other, because that's not really where it's at, but bring the pattern down while keeping the double spins going. I don't know if that's it either, but okay. Well, it's probably a good drill. Just practice the control, because normally, like I said, I juggle by about here. Whoa. And bringing it lower is good practice. Okay, another set of flies. I actually wonder, what if I ran on Tuesdays instead? Probably not a good idea. Alright, let's see how it works. Yeah, these doubles feel pretty good. Now, of course, obviously, when doubles feel good, gotta do triples. Whew. Triples feel pretty good too, but quads do not. My quads feel fine. That's why I was contemplating running. Okay. Yeah, I'll sync there. I saved the throw itself, but I got off sync. All right, let's give this a shot. See if we can get some quads. Doubles first. Okay. All right. I feel like that was a little too narrow, but otherwise it felt pretty good. Okay. Oh, those quad spins are really hard to control. Goodness. Really hard to control. All right, try again. I didn't like that. Okay. Okay, so the triples still feel pretty good overall. I like the triples. More than triples? Yeah, more than triples are hard to control. Yeah, triples are fine. Whew. That's better. Woo. That's actually getting into territory where the frame rate I keep the stream at is actually probably too low, because you probably need 60 FPS for that, really. All good, take it easy. I'm almost done anyway. I'm pretty much done lifting. I'm just gonna juggle a little bit, because I'm trying to get quadruple spins with quadruple clubs. Ow, I closed my hand too early. Don't do that, you hit your knuckle. Too low. Oh, that throw was terrible. I caught it, but it was terrible. Triples are fine. Still good. Yeah. Ooh, I have to tighten this. I just realized that the screw is loose, which means the knob rolls, which it doesn't affect every juggling throw, but the knob rolling will throw off some things. Because there are some things that you're going to hold kind of right by the knob, and if it rolls, it'll throw you off a bit. But luckily, I can do that. I'm not going to worry about it right now, but just something I just noticed. It's not incredibly relevant right now. So, I'll leave it. Come on, I want to get this. I want to get this nice and clean quadruples. Double. That one I caught by the handle a little bit, and so the rolling actually threw me off a bit. Or I caught by the lower part of the handle. Let's see, we have the screwdriver in here. If I have the screwdriver in here, I'll just tighten it now. Oh, that's good. There's not really a reason to keep them rolling. Sounds pretty good. Ooh, that one's still loose. Huh. Oh, that's better. Oh yeah, a lot better. That one's great. That one's very loose. I can tighten that a little bit more. Okay. And this one's not too bad, but I will tighten it nonetheless. Great, now it's perfect. Great, great. Pretty good. Pretty great. Okay, so let's see if I can get these other three just a tiny bit tighter because they're not great. They're pretty good. Oh, that's perfect now. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right, cool. Club tighten. It's one of the things like these clubs last for just about forever, but you do have to tighten them sometimes. All right, let's try the 4 again. See if we can get the quadruple spin. It's, I don't think the tightening is going to make any difference on this, but I just noticed it one time when I caught it like this, and I wanted to do that, but the club rolled. Little things that you wouldn't notice unless if you're trying to get high performance out of a juggling object. Double. Oh, whoops. Hit my wrist. Whew. kick. That felt too low. All right. That was pretty good. When I got to the quadruples, it was hard to control that for, you know, for an actual 4 spins and not like 4.5 or 3.5. But I work on it. That was too low, or it was too few spins anyway. That's my thumb. I want to not jam my thumb. Not optimal. Too slow of a spin on that one. It was like 2 3/4. Okay, that was interesting. 2.5, but I caught it. Didn't like that. Too narrow. Got him though. My triples are a little slow, I think. I think that's what I'm running into there. Yeah, I gotta go faster. All right, I'm gonna do not too many more of this. Oh, okay. It's a little bit less consistent than I'd want it. Okay. Now it's off. Ooh. Thumbs technically slipped like they off each other, but it's not. Okay, not bad. I keep wanting to do one more. That's the nature of the juggle beast. Juggle beast not being me. I'm calling juggling a beast. I always want to try one more. Last try, probably. Actually, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna chalk up a little bit, see if that helps with the control at all. It may not, it may. I found that it's a mixed bag. There are sometimes when it's really dang helpful. It's not going to matter if I'm not keeping my hands with the inside-outside circle thing. Basically, my hands are wandering in. What's up, Levi? Okay, that was not bad. Not bad. The triples were good. We'll try 5. But not for triples and quads, yeah. We're just trying to load up. Oh, I try. I've been juggling consistently for, 29 years, so yeah. But it is actually pretty good fit right now. Oh. Right now I'm trying, so the normal height for 5, for me anyway, is somewhere around here. This is my normal height that I juggle 5 at. I'm trying to juggle it like here, which is tricky. Yeah, it's fast. So the problem you run into, I'll show you from the front. With 5 is you run out of room for the pattern. So it's really tight if you're doing it right there. Not a lot of room for error. It's a practice thing. Basically, every time you add another one, you have to learn a new pattern, or at least learn the same pattern harder. So for 4, it's not too bad. So most people, when they go to try to, not that a lot of people learn 4, but when you learn 3, when you want to go to do 4, well, say you were to do it in the same pattern, there's an extra hole there, so you got to actually learn a new pattern for 4. So you just got to get good at doing 2 in one hand. Inside to outside circle, other hand, inside to outside circle. You do that, you put them together, you just do inside to outside circles on each side. You can do it synced up like this, or you can alternate it like this. It's not too complicated, but it does take practice. And then 5 is basically the same as 3, it's just you have less room for error. You have to throw them higher, and yeah. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to throw 5 about that high. Basically I have no room for error. Really tight pattern. No, I mean you can. So that's not to say that you can't. So there are all kinds of things you can do. You could do this, which is an alternating pattern. You could do this one. You can do this one. You can do circle. You can do circle the other way. You could even do, this is called Mill's Mess. Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. But the standard is not that. Now for 5, you do cross. Basically, odd numbers, you follow a infinity symbol, essentially. Figure 8, whatever you want to call it. And then for even numbers, you do 2 separate circles that don't intersect at all. So that felt pretty good. I was a little bit underspun on some of the right-hand throws, but You can see when I'm doing it from the side or from the front like this, how tight the pattern has to be. There's not a lot of room for error. Oh, that was really good too. I'm trying to get it even lower. Yeah, that one was really good. They hit each other. They hit each other. I almost saved it, but yeah. Now probably the craziest one that I've been working on right now is, so that circle pattern is called the shower. And the normal thing is, when a juggler learns, they just learn with their dominant hand. So for me, that's my right hand. And I can do the 5-ball shower like pretty well. It's pretty easy for me at this point. But what a lot of jugglers can't do is do chow with their subordinate hand or their offhand. And I've been working on that. So I'm working on left-handed shower. So right hand, left hand. Oh, that was a bad start, but we'll do it again. Oop, yeah. So that's a good drill for me. Right hand, easy. Second bench. Oh boy, that wasn't good. I can juggle 7 pretty comfortably. I'll do that for you. I've done as many as 11. That's a lot of tries, and I don't say that I can do 11 because I can't consistently do it. 7 I can do pretty consistently. So this is 7. Oh, that was a terrible launch, but I can still do it. 7, generally speaking, even on a bad day, I'm going to be able to juggle 7. Now, how long for? That's a whole different question. But 7 I can juggle very consistently. More than that is less consistent. So like I can do 8 and 9, but not anywhere near as consistently. I don't even know if I have 9 in here. Let's see. But that's why I say that I can do 7, because I know I can do 7. On a bad day, it might take me a couple tries, but I can still do it. Oh, I do have 9 in here. Okay, I'll try 9 for you just for fun. Just for fun? Oh, well, usually you drop. Every now and then you can save them. But when they hit each other, it's usually just bad, because they just go all over the place. All right, so this is 9. This is probably going to be a mess, but I'll try it. Actually, it wasn't that much of a mess. I just dropped one. All right, I'm going to turn to the right a little bit so that the light's not in my eye. There's a light right there that's in my eye. It's like that one, but it's in the center right there, so it's in my juggler field or whatever, right in the background. So I'll face this way, and then I'll go. Oof, okay, a little higher. I think that's too low. I mean, I did catch all of them, but I kind of was going to try to keep going a little bit. Yeah, that feels rough. But it is 9, like I said, so. Oh, hold on. That one just flew out of my hand before I even threw it. Got a few extra throws, but not really. They weren't really good ones. We need good quality throws. Just in general, the more you do, even if it's an even number. So this will be 8. I'll show you 8. Yeah, for odd numbers, yes. Basically, you just have to be faster and higher. For even numbers, it's 2 separate circles. Like, granted, they're tall circles. Oh, whoa, a little collision there. Unless if you do the crossing pattern, which you can do. I actually kind of like the crossing pattern, but it's not the way I teach people because it's not necessarily the best for learning. It just has good carryover. So this is the crossing pattern, which you can do. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, yeah. All right. But yeah, it gets to be a tall infinity pattern. Yeah, I'm definitely somewhat on the tired side, I think, because that's my arms are slow right now. But I can still do it. It's not very long. Yeah, I don't know if I can do 10 today, but I'm gonna try it for fun. For fun. This one is almost the most I've ever done, but I don't necessarily keep sharp on 10. I'm always sharp on at least somewhat on 7 because I do it in my show and stuff. All right, let's just try it just for fun. Okay, that looks a little bit messy. We'll try the crossing one. And this is the same idea as the other way. Oh yeah, that's just gonna be a practice thing. That's always how that works. Oh yeah, my hands are still too slow for 10 today. Whew, that's okay. Like I said, 7's the number I tell people that I can juggle. I've done 11, I can't juggle 11. 7 though, I can juggle 7. On a good day, I can juggle 7 in a circle. That's on a good day. Yeah, it just takes practice. Any of those things just take practice. All right, we'll try one more. One more 5. World record, 14. Or in the circle, it's 8. It's a lot though. I don't even know how to launch 7 out of one hand. It's kind of wild. Woo! Not it. Okay. Let's see if we can get that. Thank you. I do have world records, but they're for juggling and running. So far, I'm the fastest person to do 100 meters while juggling 5 kilogram or 11 pound shot puts. This next year, I'm working on juggling, doing 60 meters while running or while juggling these. These are 16 pound shot puts, or 7.25 kilogram, I believe. These are heavy, but I can juggle these, and I'm working on getting to where I can do them and do a 60 meter. But that's gonna take some time. Clean finish is also hard to do. But yeah, that's a project for a future me. Right now, I'm focused on getting my. Yes, yeah, I'm working on the Popeye forearms. But I need to paint these because they're currently in a weird state of half painted, half not, and it makes them a bit slippery, which I don't like. You don't want heavy objects to be slippery, so I'm going to repaint them with a more grippy paint some textured thing. That'll be cool. Like I have my 11 pounders. My 11 pounders have a good texture to them. But these just had like a slick blue one that was cool, but it wore off. I lift weights 3 days a week usually. If I do anything else other than that, it's usually running or recumbent bike. Or juggling baseball bats, which kind of is like lifting, but it's not really. And that's fun. No, I don't want to lift. But yeah, that's another project of mine. I have a lot of projects. Juggling baseball bats is one of them. I only have one in here. This is the one that I was doing weighted stuff with, which is fun. Concept being you add a weight. Probably not 10 though. Probably like a 5 and a 2.5. You put the clamp on it. And then you can have a heck of a forearm workout with this. Basically tighten the clamp to where it doesn't come off. I have to make sure that's on right, because as you can see, that was not. And well, that doesn't work. Oh, you could. I never learned Indian club stuff. I think that's actually exactly what they're called. Well, okay, that's incorrect. They're an Indian swinging club. They have a name that they call them. I don't recall what that is, but the swinging clubs that they do in India are that is a thing. All right, there we go. But what I was doing is doing this. It's like an old strongman thing. It's a wrist strength thing. Ideally, you don't bend your arm any. And you just use your wrist strength. And then the other one would be just doing like a hold like that. That's hard. It's a different way to do a curl. You can see the forearm being utilized very heavily, but and there are any ways you can do weighted things that that don't require fast movement is usually the key, because fast movement with weights is a lot more dangerous. But yeah, there are people that do for like shoulder mobility and stuff. They do like that swinging stuff, which is cool. I don't do that, but all right, I am gonna head out of here and eat some food and stuff. But y'all have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow with I'll probably play some more Honkai Star Rail. That's pretty fun. But yeah, everybody have a good one. Yeah.